Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emily. So today's video is going to be my glows on my nose. So I hope you guys enjoy and let's get into the video. Let's ready, set and glow. One that I want to go in with and talk about is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. So this is my second bottle that I'm almost completely finished. What started out with this is my skin went from being really oily to really dry. Just from going from like summer to winter. So this one has been, normally I would love if I have it. So again, I have 2 bottles of the matte and poreless that I've pretty much gone through, the like just pretty much empties. I did see a trick that I do want to try with it. This is the 115 in Ivory, so this one is a tad too light for me in first application, but by the time it oxidizes, it's the perfect shade for me. Notice that with the matte and poreless, I have the Ivory one, and then I have the 120, so I have 115 and 120. I have Ivory and Classic Ivory. So I like using the dewy one for when I have dry skin, and I like using the matte and poreless one. They give me great coverage. Concealers, or one of my favorite concealers, I only own 2 sets that I actually like, is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. As you can see, I do have 4 tubes. I do not know where the 4th tube is. It's here somewhere on my messy table. But I do have 4 tubes, and I do have different shades. Most of them are Fair Clair, but I have Light Liga, but most of them are Fair Clair. Because I am so fair, I need it to be even lighter than my foundations. So I normally use the neutral sort of skin tone one for if I have dark circles. And then I use a little bit of the Fair Clair over top. And this is just, you know, one of my holy grails. So this one is Glow for me. The next one that I want to go into, and I have gone through almost 4 tubes of this. So this is my favorite concealer of all time. I have not tried the Tarte Shape Tape yet, so I cannot judge if that one will be my favorite of all time, but this one currently is my holy grail concealer, and I try and get it when it is on sale. But I have gone through 4 tubes of the Instant Age Rewind concealer for dark circles. I always get I'm pretty sure they're all the same, but I always get the Fair Clair. So I do have one that is a Brighten Illuminator one. That one I didn't quite like as much as I like Fair Clair, but it did the same thing. It was just a little like a slightly more dewy kind of highlight concealer than it was a normal everyday concealer. But I have gone through almost 4 tubes of this, so I have approximately, you know, a little bit of the tube left. The only thing I don't like about these is the sponge that comes with it. I feel like I lose half of my product in the sponge, and I don't get it all out of the sponge, and it's just a waste. So when I first get them, I rip off the sponge and I use a concealer brush or something like that, and I put it on, or I use my beauty blender, and just using my beauty blender, and I just scoop off the excess off it, and then I go in under my eyes. So again, the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline is my holy grail. So this one is a wow. You know, this is my glow. I did break it because I did drop it. But it is the Sunsetter palette from Models Prefer. This is one of my favorite palettes. Pigmentation is there, the butteriness is there. I don't find any of these to be chalky. They are easily blendable. The purple matte color isn't as pigmented as I want it to be, but once I build it up, it builds a nice color. So I have used pretty much every shade in this palette in looks that I have done over the recent weeks, so I have given it a good go, and it is one of my glows, hands down. It cost me $20, brand new, it had just come out. You know, it is drugstore. I do recommend, if you are just starting out and you have $20 to spare, that, you know, this is a great palette to go in with, and it will be worth the $20. I think it, you know, is an almost $40 palette compared to other palettes that I have. I would recommend this over a few other palettes that I have. So it is a glow for me. The next one that I want to talk about is my next glow. It is my Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. It's there, honey, it's there. I die every time I use this. I waited for ages, well over a year since it's launched, and I got it just under a year since it launched that I finally got my hands on it. I finally got to, you know, experience what everyone else had experienced. It's amazing, hands down. A few of the shades, you know, are a bit temperamental, but it just depends on how you use them, so it is well worth the money. I do recommend this palette if you are, you know, if you do have the spare money, even though it costs a little bit more to get it shipped over here Australian, it is well worth the money, so I do recommend that. Is my NYX Precise Pencil, what is it? NYX Micro Brow Pencil in taupe. It's amazing. It is what I used on my brows today. It suits my skin tone very well. They have a range of different shades to suit blondes, brunettes. I don't think they have anything maybe for redheads. Maybe they do. I think I saw something with more of a red tinge when I went in and got this one. They do retail for $16.95 Australian. So, you know, it is up there in price. It has a decent amount of product in it. Like, I'm still spinning to try and get it to go back down. It does have a decent amount of product in it. It is one of my glows. The Essence Super Last Liquid Eyeliner. It is in deep black. It was $5 or $6 from Essence at Priceline, and it does, I don't know if you can see my wings because my lashes and my black shadow, but it gives me beautiful wings. It is very dark, very pigmented. It is very liquidy. It is a liquid, so obviously, you know, be careful when you do it. I did when I first used this, because obviously I didn't know how the product was. I have used it 6 or 7 times now, and I absolutely love it. But the first time I did it, I got it all in my eye because I wasn't being precise. But when you actually focus on doing it, like you actually, you know, have a steady hand and you can do it, then by all means, this is a holy grail. This is a glow for me. Go into a no for me, right? An absolute freaking no. I don't know if it's the shade. I don't know if it's because it's cream to powder. I have no idea, but I hate this product with my entire being. I don't know how to use it. I've tried several different ways. It just does not work for me. It's the Model's Own Sculpt and Glow. It does have a bit of foundation on it because I used it inside. It's the cream to powder bronzer Deep Glow number 6. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. What the absolute hell is going on with this thing? Do you use a brush? I've tried brushes, I've tried, you know, a beauty blender, I've tried applying it with my fingers. This just does not work for me. I don't know how, you know, it didn't come with instructions on the bottom. I don't know, it just did not work for me. Some people may be a bit more talented where it'll probably work for them, but like, I don't know, like how? I felt like my face was a greasy mess. It's meant to go from cream to powder, but I felt like right where my bronzing is meant to be, it was one, too dark, so obviously maybe that's probably the thing, that it just like, you know, the color was too dark. I didn't see any lighter ones, so I'm gonna assume this is the only color. But it wasn't just that, it was more that I still felt like it was a cream on my cheeks. It didn't go to a powder. This one is a fuck no for me. The next thing I want to talk about, and that has kept my lips from turning into a crackle mess, is the Barry M Peppermint Lip Scrub. I don't know if you can eat it, but I've been like, I'll like rub my lips and I'll just like lick it off. Like I don't care. I don't even know if you can eat it. I don't think you're supposed to. It doesn't have like any bad looking kind of ingredients in it. It's kind of more oils and, you know, eucalyptus and fruit oil and jojoba, sea oil, avocado oil, you know, just so, you know, I just use it when I'm taking off my makeup. I scrub my lips with it to get the, depending on the lipstick I'm wearing, like I'll use it to get rid of the matte lipsticks if I'm wearing a matte lipstick, or if my lips need a good scrub before I do my makeup, then I'll put it on. Right now, because of being sick, my lips are quite dry and cracking, so I probably will go in with this again tonight. You do not need a lot. Like, this bitch has lasted. Like, it is good. It was one thing that I will recommend. They do have other flavors as well to use for a lip scrub, but I kind of like a peppermint near my mouth. I don't really kind of like a lavender one or something like that. I don't even know if that's another flavor, but they have other ones there. So this one is a glow for me. Another one that I want to talk about is the Master Chrome highlight. I absolutely love this. I just wish I could find a non-gold one that isn't a gold. I think that's my only thing, is I can't find anywhere in stock that has any other color but the gold, and I own the gold already, so I will not purchase it again. I've got it, that's it. Because I am so fair and I am more yellow toned, putting my face when I don't have makeup on is very pink toned, but my neck, chest, arms, you know, everything else is yellow, so I have to match it. And I feel like the highlight, even though it's a beaming highlight and it's amazing, the colouring, because it is gold, doesn't quite suit my skin tone and doesn't quite accentuate a nice highlight for me. It makes it look really muddy, and I'd prefer like a more champagne colour or a more white one, but I can't find any in stock. So when they do come back in stock, I will be trying to purchase a different colour of it. I think they have a pink one and like a white one, so I will be trying to get those ones. I don't quite like the pink one. I get more like a white champagne kind of colour. But it is a glow for me regardless. Yes. Blush Doll Face from Victoria's Secret. So it's Beauty Rush Victoria's Secret Radiant Blush. It's in a light pink shade. It is a more glowy, can't see it probably because I'm so light, but it is a very glowy pink, light pink blush, and I like using this one on days that I don't really want a very flushed red sort of blush. I want more of a light blush for lighter areas of my face. So that one is a glow for me. It is one of my holy grails. I have been using it for about a year now. It does expire soon. It was only $7 though. It will be expiring soon, so hopefully I can salvage little time I have left. So without further ado, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Please like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you guys think, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.